אמר השם עתי אוזנך אליי, התנערי מעפר קומי אורי, כבוד השם עלייך זרח, ברגע קטון עזבתיך, וברחמים גדולים אקבצך. יברכך השם וישמרך, יאר השם פניו אליך ויחונקה, יישא השם פניו אליך וישם לך שלום. יברכך השם וישמרך, יאר השם פניו אליך ויחונקה, יישא השם פניו אליך וישם לך שלום. ותבוא בי הרוח.
Hi everybody. Welcome back to a midday meditation. Hopeful that if you're here for the first time, we welcome you, and if you're coming back, it's so good to see you as we build this tzibur, this beautiful sangha, this practice community together, whether you're here with us live in the Zoom room or with us on YouTube or on Facebook or wherever. I think it's just Facebook, or on Facebook. It's great to be with you. Before I hand it over to our host for this afternoon's set, we're just asking everyone who is here with us in the Zoom, we politely ask you to please turn on your camera just for a moment, if you could, just so we can see, he was here with us in the room. And then, of course, we understand if you'd like to turn it off again. We just want to make sure that everybody who's here is upholding our community standards of privacy and also presence and transparency. So we will be asking everyone just to turn on their camera if you are able, just for a brief moment, and then turn it off. Okay. Great. Thank you all. We really appreciate your presence here, and of course, we understand if you'll turn it off again. But we've had a number of people who have come into the Zoom room, unfortunately, in various other programs at Romemu, that we need to maintain a safe container for everyone here and for the teachers as well. So thank you. Our host today is Jacob. Hi, Jacob.
Hi, Rabbi. Thank you so much. I want to welcome you all to our daily sit. I'm very, very excited to begin shortly, but I have a few announcements first. First of all, I'm very excited to talk about our fall yeshiva classes. We've already begun our Hasidic Masters and our class Sefer Yitzir with Rabbi Jill Hammer. Even though those classes have begun, please feel welcome to join at any time. We also have our Rebbe has also got his One God Clapping class that's returning this in a couple of weeks, and we have Revolutionary Spirituality taught by Rabbi Daniel Silverstein, Talmud is spellbook taught by Rabbi Dorothy Richmond about mindful eating, and Gateway to Sleep taught by Rabbi Sarah Bracha Gershning. I'm going to be putting the link in the chat for those who would like to sign up, and I really hope that we can see you there as well as at our future daily sits. And now, Rebbe, you can take it away.
Oh, thank you, Jacob. We're coming to the close of a beautiful week here in Romemu in terms of getting back onto the schedule for learning. And in our Hasidic Masters class, we have been studying the grandson of the Baal Shem Tov, the founder of the Hasidic movement. And one of the teachings that we've been sitting with in various qualities is his teaching about this Lech Lecha, this going forth that Avram, the patriarch, undertakes this week in the Torah portion of the week. Avram hears the call and then makes the journey. And for this particular Hasidic master, there's a focus in the intention in the teaching that we did today, in moving from a place of for the thing itself and not for anything that will come from the thing. a focus on what is known in our tradition as lishma, for the sake of the name, as opposed to lo lishma, not for the sake of the name, which is the rabbinic rubric for when we do something because we hope to expect something from it, a cause that will lead to an effect, or if we're in the thing itself. And so inviting that intention as we will sit at 2:10 in about a minute. I'll be ringing the bell, and after the bell I'll do maybe a minute or two of guided practice into the presence, and then we'll use anchors as we've been using them, focusing on either your bodily sensations or on the breath, just to bring us into full presence. And then floating this kavanah, this intention that for the 18-minute sit today, that no matter what arises, the reason for sitting or the reason not for sitting, or the reason you want to learn Torah or to do anything in the world, if an ulterior motive arises, not to judge it and just to notice it. It might be for who knows, for fame, for glory, for good feelings, pleasure. It's for whatever, and that will float, and we'll let that come and go as we rest in the presence of Lishma, for the sake of the name, for the sake of the one, inviting that kavanah with all of you as we prepare to sit. Inviting you to start this period with your eyes open, and softly focused in front of you, maybe a foot. If there are objects there, allow the eyes to defocus sufficiently so that those objects are visible but barely so. And just noticing how even that easy, small gesture can bring us to a focus that is a little bit more internal, a little bit more connected to the body. And bringing awareness to both the visual field that is before you and also your body in space. And whenever you feel comfortable, I invite you to close your eyes and begin by noticing the sounds in the space that you're in, receiving the sounds without any effort, without any grasping of sound, perhaps mentally noting sounds, or maybe not, maybe without a label, maybe just listening. And bringing the awareness now to the body, noticing, feeling, immediately and directly being in contact with the experience of your body, of the body. And as you scan the body, bringing awareness to notice sensations that are already present, happening of their own, without any effort on your own. Your body is sensation itself. Awareness, noticing sensation from the top of your head all the way around, front, sides, back, staying with the sensations in the body, noticing if you'd like to stay with the body as your anchor, continue to focus on the body sensations as a landing space from which to see the moments that you pull away into thought or into story, and then gently, when noticing that, come back to the body. Also now you can focus on the breath, if that is your anchor, where it comes in and out of the nose, or maybe in the gentle rising and falling of the body at the belly, the torso. And stay with this for a few minutes. If you feel comfortable for the next 5 minutes, inviting you to bring your right hand to your heart and maybe your left hand to your belly, and to hold yourself together. Even as you're mindful of the sensations or maybe of the breath. But if you feel comfortable bringing a phrase like "it's okay," alter your motives, you tried your best. It's okay. I trust your intentions. Whatever message arises for you, as you hold your heart, you hold yourself, I invite you to have that for the next 4 minutes. It's okay. Shabbat's here, and it's okay. Whatever the week was, you are held. I'm holding you. In these last 2 minutes of the sit, feel free to continue supporting all of the intentions that have been a part of your week this week, and holding them and soothing yourself and holding yourself, or coming back to the breath and the body as an anchor, expanding and softening the mind to hold whatever arises in awareness and in consciousness.
יברכך השם וישמרך ירשם
I just want to bless all of you as we walk into Shabbat together. The wise words of my eldest son, Bear, who said, Abba, you know, when my mind widens, all of the guests come in to the house of my mind. And if I make it even bigger, more guests are going to come. And I just keep our expanding the mind and the heart to hold more and more. So in the Shleimut of Shabbat, in the fullness of Shabbat, all of the different pieces. Huge thanks to Dr. Mir Nicolescu from the Romemu Yeshiva for beginning the week with this beautiful melody from Alma. Thanks to today's host, to Jacob, and to all the hosts throughout the week. And of course to our ever-present director of the Yeshiva, Sarah Chandler. Look forward to seeing all of you in Shul tonight, either in the Zoom Magog or the synagogue. Wherever you are, I hope the peace of Shabbat is with you. And we'll see you, God willing, next week for more learning and more meditating and more presencing as we become fully ourselves. Shabbos, everybody. Shabbat Shalom.